So you can see that if the market is below the value line, then in essence, whenever the market moves up, you can kind of infer that people are shorting it. As soon as the market crosses over the value line, when the market retraces, people are going to be buying it. I don't particularly rely on this type of indicator. I've got it on here more for the sake of completeness and for the theory that goes in behind it. The real thing that I'm very excited about is this little bad boy down here. And this is probably the closest thing to gold as I can find. The theory that goes into this, I won't bore you with all of the details, but basically what we're doing here is presenting a histogram that will help us to identify strength and weakness. When you're looking at a currency pair, you have, for example, what we're looking at now is the British pound US dollar. But the pound, what did I do there? GBB, for crying out loud. Oh boy. The pound also trades against the euro. It trades against the yen, the Canadian, the Australian dollar, trades against the New Zealand dollar. These are some of the more exotics, these two. The Canadian is a bit of an exotic. Of the currency crosses, the pound dollar, the pound euro, and the pound yen, I would consider to be the major currency crosses. But in any case, to really understand how strong the pound is, you're really going to have to decide how strong is it against all of these currency pairs. And by doing that, and we actually compare it against a few more as well, by doing that and using some kind of fancy footwork with our algorithms, we can decide whether or not the pound is strong or it's weak, and then give us a histogram. So the higher the histogram is above the zero line, the stronger it is. The lower the pound below the histogram, the weaker it is. So you can see in this down move, even though the US dollar, or the British pound US dollar, was very weak, you can see that overall the pound didn't really get weak until fairly late in the session. In fact, coming into around 11 o'clock a.m. or noon Eastern time, when the pound was already way down here, is when it finally started to get pretty weak. But before that, even though the US dollar version was going down, the rest of the currency pairs were not following suit. So we can actually start deriving a lot of different trading strategies off of this. One of my favorite to use, let me zoom out a little bit, and we'll go up to a 4-hour bar. One of my favorites to use is to, and did I mention this was a prototype? We have some calculation problems here. Hold on. Software development. Bear with me. It's a little bit slow. Oh yeah, it's crunching some major numbers here. All right, well, while this is thinking, I'll talk. So as the market is, say, pushing down off of a high, and it's coming into a support level, as if we look at this section over here, how about if we go blue or black? How about if we use a different tool altogether? There we go. So as price comes down into this support area here, the question is it likely to continue or not? So things got pretty hairy down here. This is coming into, remember, this drop from 5 November where the market literally just fell out of bed. It was a very fast move down,